Now from the home of the Rays, Tropicana Field in St. Petersburg, Florida. Today we've got a good matchup in store between the LA Dodgers and the Tampa Bay Rays. Rays baseball comes your way next. Blake Snell, the southpaw out of the state of Washington, will be the starter. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
They're going to have to start calling this guy Blake Nasty. This guy is one of the top pitchers in all of baseball. My opinion, the best stuff from the left side in the game right now. Upper to mid-90s fastball, 95 to 98. Good curveball, good changeup, good slider. He throws any pitch at any time for strikes. He's taken that next step. We're talking about a legitimate Cy Young contender year after year. Blake Snell, as good as anybody in the game right now.
The 1-2. Skied into straightaway right. Meadows is after it. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. A chance now for the Los Angeles Dodgers starting lineup. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Well, I know these guys love what Justin Turner brings to their offense. Go look at the numbers. He hit over .310 last year and was consistent most of the year. I'm looking forward to him having another solid campaign.
So the bases are empty with one man gone. And that'll bring up the left-handed hitter Max Muncy. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. Snell has made a name for himself as a starter that simply misses the barrel of the bat. He rarely allows a large number of hits, and he does a pretty good job at keeping the ball in the ballpark when the hitters do make contact. The 1-2. And it's fouled away. One out, nobody on. On the ground to third. A diving effort as it's off his glove. And no chance at a recovery here, as despite a great effort that time, they won't get an out on the play.
The third baseman, Justin Turner.
Coming to the plate now, Justin Turner, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Now the 3-2 pitch. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. The payoff pitch one more time. And look out. That's in very tight, and it's ball 4.
Well, he battled to get it to a 3-2 count, but that pitch wasn't even close. Now he's got a man on with one out, so he's got to focus on trying to get the ground ball.
2 on here with one man out, and that brings in the former National League Rookie of the Year, Cody Bellinger. Muncy on second. Turner is over at first with one away. A swing and a miss for out number 2, and a ball he had no chance of making contact with.
Well, I have to give credit to him on the mound for not letting that previous pitch get to him. He wanted it, but he didn't get the call. But I love how he didn't let it affect him, and he comes right back with another good pitch and gets the punch out.
Into the box now, A.J. Pollock. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. The 2-2. And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2.
You can bet these hitters are taking note of what the guy on the hill is working with. A long at-bat like this in the first inning can reveal a lot.
Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. And that pitch misses for ball 4. So some intrigue now as the bases are loaded here with 2 away.
Some guys take a little time to find the zone, but with the second walk of the first inning, it might be a little more than just settling in here. Not sure how long of a leash they'll give him, but they're not going to let him walk the world out there.
Into the box for the Dodgers now, Corey Seager. And he does so with 2 gone in the inning, but with the bases loaded. The 1-1. Fastball not close, and he runs it to 2 balls and a strike.
Well, when the pressure starts to intensify, it often feels like the strike zone gets harder and harder to hit. This is a big spot here.
The set and the 2-1. Breaking ball well inside and taken for ball 3.
You fight so hard to get into these type of counts. You can't let this pitch get away from you. You have to keyhole something middle of the plate.
Here's the 3-1. High in the air out to center field. Kiermaier's got a read on it. He's got it, and that'll get him out of the jam. A couple of walks, but no damage. Bottom of the first, straight ahead. We are scoreless on the show. Hyunjin Ryu, the Korean lefty, will be the starter in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, we're getting a look at a real competitive pitcher here. Career ERA in the low 3s, and that's not an easy thing to do in the day and age of small ballparks and guys swinging for the fences. Rock solid pitcher, does a lot of things well, and it'll be fun to watch him work in this one here today.
Now at the plate, Austin Meadows. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2.
Interesting sequence of pitches right there. A real ugly swing on a ball away, and it looks like the batter has a much better idea of what he's looking for after that second pitch.
Swing and a miss there as the breaking ball takes care of him for the first out. Now a moment here in St. Pete for a glance at the Rays starting lineup.
Batting second,
daytime baseball
the
at
left
home.
fielder.
What do we need to know about these guys?
Matty, this lineup's got to be willing to adjust. They cannot stay staunch and try and pull everything, or there will be a ton of ground ball and weak fly ball contact. They have to be willing to use line to line to get this done today.
So striding in, Tommy Pham. His past history with Hyunjin Ryu. He's 2 for 3. The 1-1 home. Takes a pitch for strike number 2. And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Mike Fillmore.
Hey, D-Roll, Mike Fillmore, one of the most consistent umpires throughout the league. Both pitchers and position players love this guy.
Yeah, I think one of the best in the business. How I judge a good teammate is every day he opens that door. Is he consistent? Can I count on him? Mike Fillmore is the exact same way behind the dish.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. On the move is Pollock. And he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out.
Batting third,
So bases
the
are
first
empty
baseman,
here with 2 gone. And
Ji-Man
that brings up the
Choi.
corner infielder Ji-Man Choi. 2 out, nobody on. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul. So a missed opportunity there. Here's the pitch. Now a ground ball to Seager at short. He's right there. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Down in order go the Rays. Still no score. Here's David Freese to stand in. He'll get us started in the top of the second. hit out towards second. Lowe is up with it. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
Let's take a look at the Tampa Bay Rays on defense.
Alex.
And let's focus our attention on catcher Travis d'Arnaud. He's going to have to step up today and have a big game for these guys. Not known necessarily for his defensive acumen, more of a big pop guy on the offensive side. He has got to control this game.
So the base is empty here with one away, and that brings up the outfielder Alex Berdugo. Slapped hard the opposite way, and he will make the play out there, and there are two away now.
Boy, sometimes they say you hit it hard, good things will happen. Well, that's not the case right there. That was a bullet that just stayed up and is caught in the outfield.
In now, number 16. Breaking ball swung on in the dirt. And the throw to first ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Dodgers. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. And that will bring in Yandy Diaz. He's set to lead off the home half of the second. And this is low, ball 2, 2-1. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
Well, that sets up a big pitch right here, Matt, because you don't want to lose the leadoff guy in a scoreless game. It's tough to work around the leadoff walk.
Line towards center field. And he will run this one down, moving to his right, and that's the first out of the inning.
Hey, let's take a look at the Dodgers on defense.
The catcher.
And let's focus on Corey Seager. Cal Ripken Jr., anyone? This guy looks like the spitting image of Iron Man. I think he's just scratching the surface of a Hall of Fame career. Multiple MVPs, Gold Gloves, you name it. Corey Seager is on fire.
Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. His past history with Hyun-Jin Ryu. He's 2 for 4. He's taken him deep once.
Zero.
3-1 is a fastball, and he can't connect. 3-2.
When you get yourself to a 3-1 count and you get a fastball, those are the ones you really want to punish. Couldn't get the bat on it, so we'll see if that comes back to haunt him.
This is line to left, but pretty much right at the left fielder as he takes it in for the second out.
Well, he hit that ball pretty well, but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half, so he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle of the field with it.
Stepping in now, Avisail Garcia. Outside, 2-1. Out into right center, well hit. Around first, digging for 2. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone. Off the bat, it was pretty clear right away that hit was going to get him at least 2 bases.
Some people like to crow about homers and powering drives, but you have to like hits like this. A no-doubt double the second it left his bat. Like you said, the only question was whether the outfielders were going to be able to keep him at second, which they did.
Striding in, Willie Adames, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. payoff pitch on its way. Just hung in there on that one. Here's the payoff pitch. And another foul ball. Making him work out there. The 9th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And he struck him out. So he was forced to make 9 pitches that at-bat, but he'll take it as the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. 2 complete. Still scoreless here on the show. Coming to the plate now, Chris Taylor. He'll match up with Blake Snell now to lead off the inning. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. 1-2 now. And he popped him up low into shallow center. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
Now batting, second base.
Ready for another chance. Max Muncy. The 1-2. Fouled off.
That wasn't a terrible pitch right there, but if he's going to execute and get this swing and a miss, he's going to have to get that ball a little bit further down, maybe even potentially bounce the next one.
And indeed, the throw will finish him off as they get the put out at first, and there are 2 away now.
Third baseman.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the third baseman, Justin Turner. I tried to backdoor him there, but it's a full count now. 3-2. Cody Bellinger would be next. Third inning, no score to this point. Not quick enough that time, and he's lucky to get another chance. Count remains full. Into the windup. The payoff pitch. On the ground to third. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He does. 7 in a row he's set down now as the side is retired. Dodgers down in order. Home half of the third coming up. No score. So striding forward now, Brandon Lowe, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3. Now the 3-2 pitch. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. He'll try it again. 3-2. Lifted the other way out to left center. Pollock has a read on it. Makes the play. 1 away. Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Kiermaier.
1-1. Here it comes. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2. And that's upstairs, running the count to 3-1.
It'd be great right here if he was able to work himself on base. You got the leadoff hitter on deck, and you know the middle of the order is coming up right behind him.
The 3-1. Left side, but well foul. The 3-2 pitch. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
Well, in a scoreless game, you want to do anything you can to jumpstart your offense. With the speed of this guy on first, don't be surprised if he gets the green light here.
Into the box now, Austin Meadows. He's got a chance to end this one and send these fans home happy if he can get a ball deep enough into the gap. set. Here's the 3-1. That's lifted the other way out to left. Taylor is there. 2 down. Stepping up to the plate, Tommy Pham. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Fair.
Shin high. That's taken for a ball. Bottom of inning number 3. 0-0 our score. Lifted into center field. Pollock has a read on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. 1 left for Tampa. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. Into the box now, Cody Bellinger. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Sometimes you just got to tip your cap to the guy on the mound. He's getting paid to try and get you out as well. Anytime it gets up there north of 7, 8 pitch ABs, sometimes it just comes down to pure execution. Let's see if he makes the adjustment right here.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
The 1-1 home. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. No runs, just 1 hit. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Just tied him up with that last pitch. Pretty evident by the swing. Sometimes guys get in that protect mode so much that they're swinging at everything that they see, and they end up offering at pitches that they can't possibly do anything with.
Standing in now, Corey Seager. Line toward right center. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. Now a long throw to third. Throw won't get him.
This is their time right here. This starting pitcher has been on point all day. Runs have been at a premium. They have an opportunity to do something special right here.
Into the box, David Freese. Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
The 2-1. 2-2 the count. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. A bouncer to the left side. To second for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. 1 hit, 1 left. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. And we are tied 0-0. Ji-Man Choi the next to hit. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Here's the pitch. 1-1 pitch is a curveball that misses ball 2. And he fouls this one off. Skied down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now. 3-2. Reaches out for one and hits it on the ground to second. Muncy scoops it up, throws in time, and that's out number one.
Third baseman number
Digging
2.
Yandy Diaz.
Yandy
Hit it hard, but lined out in his
Diaz.
first at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while.
And that finds its way into center for a one-out base hit.
You take a look at the numbers
Now
up to this point. You see
the
he's
catcher.
only given up 2 hits
Grab
so
it.
far today, so he's been hitting his
Gargo.
spots all game long. Remains to be seen if he can keep that shutout intact going forward, but I'm not betting against him.
Stepping into the box, Travis d'Arnaud. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Ryu now on 2-1. Cut fastball that time, but he doesn't bite, and now it's 3-1.
I know this team has been struggling offensively, but here's a perfect situation with a 3-1 count. You have a chance to do some damage. You know you're getting a guaranteed fastball.
And he misses with that one for ball 4. So that'll put runners on first and second now with one away.
Well, they've struggled offensively in this one so
the
far.
designated
but
hitter,
after that walk, they've got runners at
Avisail.
first and second and
Garcia.
look ready to make a little noise. Just need a big hit now.
So digging in now, Avisail Garcia, as he'll look to get the ball into the outfield and bring home what would be the winning run from second base. Here comes the pitch for Garcia. Now a curveball misses inside.
A lot of times you see guys get too aggressive and try to do too much at the plate with guys on, but right here he's doing a great job of waiting on the right pitch. Got himself ahead in the count now.
Well, this is lined into left center, and it's going to get down out there. Throw coming quickly, and the winning run moves up to third now with only one gone.
The batter,
Boy,
number
there's a
1.
bullet base hit
Good
right
stop.
there, but you have to
Willis.
hold there, Debo, to make sure
Stop it.
that gets down and isn't caught for a line drive double play.
Yeah, you have to play the game right there and respect the infield and respect the line drive. I know he wants to get a ribby for his buddy, but that's the way the game's played.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. The 2-2. This is on the ground over to first. To second for 1. Relay to first in time. And just like that, this side is retired. Just what the doctor ordered. He gets the double play to get him out of the inning. We're back to St. Pete after a quick word. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with Dave Roberts, the Dodgers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far, and flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've already worked out 3 walks, so he feels as though that kind of willingness to let the opposition work themselves into trouble will continue to result in good things for them on the scoreboard.
All right, Heidi, thank you. And the next up will be Alex Berdugo. He'll start off the 5th in this one. The 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
You do not want to walk the 8-hole hitter. It just opens up so many options. Do we bunt him over to second with the 9-hole hitter? Do we try and play for that big rally with the top of the order coming up? This is a huge pitch. You can't allow this guy to walk.
Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first down of the inning.
I'll tell you, he looks really dialed in on the bump right there. He's got a shutout going,
Now
and
batting,
he really seems to have
number
this lineup
16.
off balance. Even when he challenges them up in the zone, they don't have an answer for it.
Now to the plate, number 16. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. No runs, 2 hits, no errors for the Dodgers thus far. And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike 2. Hit pretty well out toward right center field. Meadows on the move. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, left
Now
fielder.
back to the top of the
Chris
lineup. Stepping in,
Taylor.
Chris Taylor. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. From the windup, the 1-1. And here's one that's taken for a ball. It's now 2-1 to the Dodger left fielder. Three and 1 to the Dodgers left fielder.
This is a good at bat so far here with 2 away. If you're going to go down 1, 2, 3, at least make the guy work for it. He's doing that, and he's even gotten himself into a good hitter's count now.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now. Hit weakly back to the mound. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Dodgers. Halfway home, still no score. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, Rays manager Kevin Cash talked to me in between innings about his lineup's offensive production. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Despite the fact that they've yet to push a run across, the game is still tied, and the pitch count for their opposition is really getting up there. They think that making him work as hard as he has is going to pay off later in the game, and that they just need to stick to the process.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Striding into the box, Brandon Lowe. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. To 2 and 2 now. Now the Dodgers get a right-hander up and throwing in their bullpen. Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning.
You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout?
Now
He
batting,
fell behind
the
2-0
center
to start
fielder,
the at-bat.
Kevin
That's a pretty bad place to be. But then
Kiermaier.
he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row to set him down. That's not easy to do, but now his focus has to hone in on getting ahead on the next guy.
In now, Kevin Kiermaier. Count remains full. Another full count pitch home. Freezes him. A strikeout looking.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't
batting,
outrageous.
right
Hey, listen,
fielder,
calling balls and
Austin
strikes is a really tough job,
Meadows.
and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
Into the box now, Austin Meadows. 1 and 2.
I mean, you look in the dugout right now, you see steam coming out of the hitting coach's ears. Somebody has to stay back and find a way to get knocked.
Fouled away. Here's the 1-2. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. One and 2 count. Here's the pitch. Hard hit ball to second. A diving try, but it's through into the outfield.
He looked a little bit out in front right there, but he's able to pull that ground ball
Now
through the hole
batting,
for a single.
the left fielder, Tommy Pham.
Settling in now, Tommy Pham. No hits to this point. is off at first with 2 away. Hit the target, but this is low. 2-1. He's fallen behind now. 3-1.
A veteran hitter certainly knows when he's got wheels on first base, he's probably getting a fastball and he's probably getting it middle away. Might be a great time to get super aggressive.
Hit the other way out toward right field. After it is Berdugo. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Rays strand just the 1. 6th inning coming up. Still zip, zip. Ready once again, Max Muncy. He's set to lead us off in the 6th inning. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's 1 gone.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout
Up
there.
next for the Dodgers,
not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
Stepping in now, Justin Turner. Hit on the ground out to short. And a base hit into left field, so they've got themselves a 1-out base runner.
Sometimes this game doesn't make sense right there. He's out on his front side, his butt's in the dugout, and he's still able to roll it through for a knock. Pitcher has to be frustrated.
Into the box, Cody Bellinger. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Runners on first with 1 down. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. The next 1-2 pitch, and this is fouled at the plate. Curveball bounces, and this one gets away. And a very big mistake, as that'll move the possible go-ahead run into scoring position.
Well, when you throw a breaking ball in the dirt, that's the danger. You have to trust your catcher, but this one skips away, and the open base takes the double opportunity away with it. Might prove to be costly.
Here now the 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full.
These are the kind of ABs, regardless of the outcome. You go back to the dugout as an offensive player, and your teammates are loving on you for making that pitcher work and battling it out.
3-2 pitch, and it's fouled away.
He's just having a hard time putting this guy away. 4 foul balls in this AB. I don't think this pitcher has got something that he can get a swing and a miss on.
Into the corner and slicing foul. Once again, a 3-2. And that misses ball 4. So with 1 out, that'll at least set up the double play possibility here that could get them out of the inning.
Now
well, he's been battling all game long and been a real warrior. But there's only so many pitches in an arm, no matter how tough he is. That walk may have been all the manager needs to see, because he looks like he's done to me.
Now batting, A.J. Pollock. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher. The 2-2. is taken, ball 3. And through 5 1/3, already coming up on 100 pitches here.
Yeah, Matty V, this pitch count continues to go up, near 100 pitches here. He's not even through the 6th inning.
And solid contact there as this ball is belted high in the air out to left. And this ball, no chance to make a play on that one. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left, as it's now a 3-0 ball game.
Well, with a 3-2 count and only 1 out, he knew that he was probably going to see a pitch in the zone, but he could not have hoped for a better pitch to drive. All aboard the RBI train.
Now here comes the Tampa Bay manager out to the mound, and it would appear he's seen enough of his starter this afternoon. So he'll depart after 5 1/3 innings of work and with no shot to win the decision.
Your
Number
attention,
38
please.
is on, and he'll take
Now
over
pitching
on the
for the
mound in
Rays.
relief.
Number 38.
In now, Corey Seager. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. Three and 1 is the count to the Dodgers shortstop. On deck, there you see David Freese. He'll be next. Fastball is taken for a strike, and he runs it full 3-2.
Great spot with that pitch down and away. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep hitting that spot.
Fouled off. Another full count pitch home. Lifted down the line in left. Pham is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Now batting.
So 2 gone now for the
hitter,
Dodgers in the 6th. And that brings in the former World Series hero David Freese. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. The set and the 2-1 pitch. 2-1 pitch is a fastball swung on and missed. 2-2.
I know that fastball registered at about 92, 93, but I guarantee you it looked about 4 to 5 miles an hour faster than that for this offensive player. After coming off a curveball, the old push the throttle and pull it is being used.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Squared that one up just a little late. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. Swing, and he pops him up, and that's in there. Base hit. So we'll go at least 1 at-bat deeper into the top of the 6th after that 2-out success.
Well, that's what's so disappointing as a pitcher,
right
D-Row.
fielder,
You make a really good pitch, and yet this guy's so big and so strong, he's able to muscle it into right field for a base hit.
Yeah, you hand your batting gloves to the first base coach right there, and you thank your lucky stars. That's a nice AB.
Into the box now, Alex Berdugo. In the dirt here. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch.
Well, the intent there with that 2-strike pitch was obviously to get him to fish for something he couldn't do a whole lot with, but there's the risk that comes with that as well. If you don't execute or your catcher can't handle it very well, you give up 3 bases.
Hit hard towards center. That's in there. Base hit. And they're going to hold that runner at third base, as even with 2 away, they didn't like their chances there.
Number 16.
This game is unbelievable sometimes, Dan. There's a bullet knock right there. You're expecting an RBI. He almost hit it too good. He can't even score.
Boy, too good is it, Mark. This is one right here. It just kind of gets out to the outfield. It's so quick that the runner not able to score from second base.
Stepping in now, number 16. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Here now the 2-2. Slow little grounder left side. Scooped up. Throw is in time, and they're able to avoid the huge inning here as this side is retired. But the Dodgers strike for 3, all courtesy of the 3-run home run. Last chance for the Rays coming up. It's now 3-0 Los Angeles. Into the box, Ji-Man Choi, 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. Tried to get him with the cutter, but it's a full count, 3-2.
If you're ever going to see a position player go to the mound, it's going to be in a situation like this. Get him to relax a little bit, focus on his mechanics, and get that fastball back in the zone. Can't allow this guy to lead off walk.
And he fouls this one off. The next 3-2. And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play.
When you know a guy has a great changeup on the mound, you got to be willing to give up pull side of the plate from time to time. It just looked like his timing was a smidge off.
Swung on but fouled off to the left. And that one misses, so the leadoff man will head down to first on ball 4 to start the bottom of the 6th.
Well, they haven't been able to scratch a run across yet, so maybe this walk will jumpstart their offense a little bit.
Diaz.
Now here's the Dodgers skipper up out of the dugout on his way to the mound, and that will be the last we see in this one of Hyun-Jin Ryu. So he'll head for the showers as he stands to win this one if the bullpen can find a way to protect his 3-run lead.
Ladies and
Kenta
gentlemen,
Maeda takes the ball here as he'll enter with a runner at first and nobody out.
Number 18, Kenta Maeda.
Yandy Diaz will be the first to stand in against the new pitcher as he'll do so with a runner at first and nobody out. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. 3-1 now.
You can't allow this offense to get going right here. Leadoff man on doesn't kill us. Let's try and roll a double play right here. Let's execute a good pitch down and away. See if we can get a ground ball and rely on your defense a little bit.
The 3-1 pitch. Swing and a miss, and that'll fill the count at 3-2.
Oh, man, he took a swing and a half at that one. I think some frustration is creeping into these guys, so he might have just been trying to get his guys on the board with one swing.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Fouled away. Choi on at first. Nobody out. Another full count pitch home. Grounded up the first baseline.
If I'm on the mound right now, I know I'm in the hitter's head. He was definitely sitting soft. I might speed him up and elevate it right here.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Berdugo will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first.
Now batting, catcher.
Up next for the Rays, Travis d'Arnaud.
d'Arnaud.
The 1-1 is swung on and missed for strike number 2. Maeda, originally from Japan, of course. He's in his 3rd season as a major league player. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Softly hit down to 3rd, likely no shot at 2. There's one on to first, and he rolls a double play ball to end it here as this ball game is over.
Yeah, and they end this thing with style, turning that double play to preserve the win. That's what we call finishing strong.
3-0 the final score in this one today. The Los Angeles Dodgers rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Hyunjin Ryu is credited with the win. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Here now is our final line score this afternoon. For the victorious Dodgers, 3 runs, 6 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base.